So we're at Cornerstone's first edition in Tucumcari, New Mexico. I'm Carmen from the Tucumcari, Quay County Chamber of Commerce, and I hear there's a ghost. So let's see what we can find. Okay, so we're here with Todd Duplantis, the man behind the myth of Cornerstone's first edition. So tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Well, a little over a year ago, I purchased this restaurant, and a month later, we changed everything completely around, changed the hours, changed the menu, and increased the clientele. We started high-stepping really fast, and along with yourself, we've watched this thing really grow, and it's still growing. Well, our big thing is the chili relleno pizza. We've brought on some other pizzas that are doing really well, but the specialty was the one we actually started with in the first place, and that was the chili relleno.
So, you know why we're here?
Yes.
I hear y'all have a ghost or something's going on.
I'm going to say we have a ghost. And we've made a joke with Pat Clarence saying he was going to be our little gremlin, so now that's the name we give him. He's not the ghost. That's my great-granddad. He got here long after we had some experiences. I think the first experiences was before we switched everything, and it was when I started showing up, and I think, and I believe in ghosts, that it was that somebody new was coming in early in the morning. And I witnessed the TV being turned on. I've been in the office and heard the TV come on. I've heard people talk. Well, I've heard a voice. I don't want to say people, but I heard somebody or something talking. And I would come in here and check, and nobody's in the restaurant. And shortly after that, when I was staying later, when I was training everybody and trying to come up with a menu, myself and an assistant of mine started noticing little different things happen.
So Samantha, you've been at working here the longest, right? So you've been here since it was just Cornerstone, right?
Yes, I have. About 9 years.
9 years total? Okay.
Yeah.
So that's...
I've noticed the men's hand dryer, if it's dead quiet, the hand dryer will go off, and it's okay, he's a clean ghost.
He washes his hands.
Yeah.
That's important.
We were here, we had a doorbell. Remember the doorbell? We don't have it no more. The doorbell would start going off, and we'd come up to see if somebody was in here, and nobody was in here. And we haven't, I first thought maybe it was a shadow or something, from the truck passing by, but it would do it at nighttime.
I was at the station over here cutting a sandwich, and I just turned toward the back where the little entry to go wash the dishes and area. I just turned, I just saw a black figure just peek around the corner. But it was one of those, I turned, I looked, and then when I shocked me and I turned again, it was gone.
There was no shadow. So, that was one of the biggest ones. Then on a Sunday, this is the most famous one, because I was still kind of skeptic until this day. We came in early, Manuel and myself, and we were making pizzas, and we had invited about 15 people to come in and have some pizza, try the new pizzas out. And while I'm standing back there, my parents are standing up here. On that metal shelf up there, I have a little speaker, and that little speaker flew across the room and landed over here. It didn't just fall off, it flew off. We haven't figured out, it's a brick wall, there's no vibrations, there's no motorized or anything on there, we didn't have the blender running, and even so, it wouldn't have tossed, it didn't hit the ground until it came over here. It literally flew off. My parents seen it, we all just looked at each other, and we made the joke, well, it's the ghost. The night of the soft opening, we had quite a few things happen. The most big one was that day I sent everybody home to go change. Manuel and I, once again, were in here. I was in the back a little bit, and we heard a loud noise. And when we came up here, we have one of the, where we had the Ford cone holder. Well, it was sitting on that shelf again, and this time all the cones were on the floor crushed, and that thing was on the ice cream machine. where we had the ice cream, it came up and was sitting straight up, as if it wasn't knocked over. It was just sitting right there, but all the cones were on the floor. So it came across somehow, and it broke. The next night when we actually opened, and we had everybody here, we were working. The ice scoop, which just happens kind of quite frequently, the ice scoop that sits in a holder flies out of the holder and onto the ground.
Like with the ice scooper, if it falls out, I check and I make sure I shake it, and it's like, okay, it's him.
You've seen that one.
Yeah.
So we've had some instances, including the first couple of weeks, computers going out all of a sudden. Problems with the equipment that we haven't had those problems in a while. Me personally, I think the Ghost was kind of upset that we were now open later, coming in earlier, and we were open on Saturdays. And I was here on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Usually it's an off time that normally we're not here, that something actually will happen. Every so often I'll start hearing things in the morning. Samantha has heard them say her voice, or say her voice, say her name. Nano won't speak about it anymore, but he gets real jumpy sometimes. But Kim's heard things. Whenever I leave to go run my errands, Kim hears people come in, and we just keep doing what we're doing. We just pretend we don't let it get to us anymore. It's a big joke. Some of the newer people, I don't know if they've seen or experienced anything that they thought was relevant, because it's not as prevalent as it was when we first started working. It's had its moments.
So you think he's just your Ghost is just getting used to the new hours and stuff like that?
I think, I know it sounds kind of weird, but yeah, I think he's now getting used to it. It's been a year now. Like I said, we still get things on Sundays. I hear things in here on Sundays all the time, even as late as this last Sunday. I come in, I spend about 3 or 4 hours in here, and I will hear things. I saw something I didn't see. I heard a loud noise this Sunday, and I came in here, and something was on the floor. And it's not uncommon for me to walk in and find something that I can't figure out how it ended up on the floor and where it ended up, to where I can't sit there and say, well, it was the vibration from the coffee pot, or the ice machine probably jolted and the coffee cups came down. I'm talking coffee cups, or not coffee cups, styrofoam cups being way over here, a pitcher being way over here, so normally if it vibrates and falls off, it comes down and might bounce a little bit and that's it, but when it's across the room, and I've had the motion detector go off later. Not while I was here.
Yeah.
But I got called in. Of course, we walked through and there's nothing. Only one time that we actually had a logical reasoning, and we had balloons hanging up, and it was on our anniversary. And when the alarm company called me and said, your motion detector is going off over there. So we came down here, and sure enough, it was the wind. We had the balloons going, and the wind was setting them off. So, but other than that, sometimes sitting up here gets interesting. First and foremost, we have the most interesting menu. Took a lot of time in coming up with it. It's fun. If you really look at it, it's a fun menu. It's creative. The service, a lot of inexperience started, and we kind of customized our service along with our menus. If you're from out of town, come read the walls. If you're from local, come read the walls. We're filling them up. I think by this time next year we'll be working on the outside bricks. We got wonderful ice cream. We've got things that just kind of hit all flavors. And I'm talking from the pizzas, the pastas. We've got a wonderful appetizer menu. Come see me.
There's not a good reason not to come.
That's right. It's, we're going to be I think we're going to be around for a while, and I've got people that have been with me since day one. They've got the same vision I have, and we still see more that's going to happen. So we like to. We have Sing for Your Supper. Sometimes we don't know when we're going to do it. We just do it. We have little games. We've done raffles. We just try to do things that keep things interesting. And if we got young kiddos that want to try something different, we got a great kids game that they can come in and they can enjoy things that the parents can't do.
That's good. Well, it sounds like y'all are going to be here for a while, and your ghost might be here with you. So.
That's all right. Anybody wants to come in and try to see things that happen, that's great. Like I said, we've had some things happen with customers in here. The customers didn't really realize what was going on because few things happen this side. It's usually right up in that area. So we figure it was probably something that happened before this quit being a pizza hut. There is a rumor that somebody did pass away. They had some illegal activity that used to happen here back before it closed down. So how much of that is true, I don't know. I was gone when it all took place, but it makes for a good storyline. I still say it's my pack. Makes me feel a little bit better.
We'll come down to Cornerstone and see if you can find Todd's pack parents. Whether or not there's a ghost at Cornerstone's first edition is up to you to decide, but even if there's not, there's great food, great people, and a really good time. So definitely make this one of your stops when you come by Tucumcari, New Mexico.